What's up, everybody? Shawn here with another Live to Roll Live. We got a full and fun show today for you guys. We're going to be celebrating our Thanksgiving, our Friendsgiving, just hanging out with everybody, and hope you guys enjoy it and have a good time with us. Let's start with a few quick intros. I am Shawn. I'm a C5, C6 quad from a snowboarding accident almost 18 years ago. Tom, take it
What's
away.
up, everybody? I'm Tom Conway. If you guys don't know me, if you do, thanks for joining us again. And yeah, today we're talking turkey. I'm a C5, C6 quadriplegic for the last 24 years. And yeah, really excited for the Friendsgiving show. And in the chat, tell us your Thanksgiving plans if you got any. We want to know. But I'll toss it on over to Bobby.
Hey, everybody. Thanks a lot, Tom and Shawn. I think we probably should have let the ladies go first today, but that's all right. I'm sure they'll let us slide today. I'm Bobby Rohan, C5, C6 quadriplegic of 32 years, and I'll pass it on over to Brianna.
Hello, everyone. My name is Brianna. I've been injured for 5 years now. I was shot, and I am a T12 through L5. Let's hear from Ashley and Nikki.
Oh, I think
Oh,
they just dropped off for a second.
Oh,
So I think
They
don't
did.
mind
listen
me.
to your
we'll
intros when
wait for
they
them
come.
to come back in just a second. um, I think
What's
it
up,
looked like.
everybody? If you guys are following the Instagram, got to check out a little Live to Roll action this weekend at the Triumph Foundation Pasadena Sports Festival. We were missing Bobby, but me and Brianna and
Yeah.
Shawn were there partying.
Oh, we got it
Lucky.
back.
Yo,
Yeah.
what up? Ashley and Nikki, do you guys mind introducing yourselves?
Yeah, so I'm Ashley, this is Nikki. I'm a C4, she's a T6, and we were injured in a car accident in 2019.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us today. A couple regulars on our show and the ladies' show, part of the Live to Roll fam. We appreciate you guys being here, talking about turkey with us, talking about life. But Shawn, is there somewhere where you want to get started, or just start to dive into the questions?
I mean, I was just thinking we could start with just kind of how everybody's doing right now, or if anything's going on.
Little
Kind of
life
how.
update.
Yeah, a little life update, quick. How
Why
things
don't
are
you get us
going.
started, Shawn? How are you
Uh,
doing, bro?
I am doing pretty well. Just had a fun weekend with the Adaptive Sports Festival, and then also had my birthday just on Sunday. So it's been a fun little weekend hanging out. Had my brother in town, and yeah, it's been good. Looking forward to Thanksgiving, getting to see some family, hang out,
Also,
and
have to shout out because he's not going to say it himself, but it was Sean's birthday on Sunday, so
I
make
did.
sure to
I
give
mentioned.
a big birthday shout
Uh,
out for the birthday boy. Little belated
happy
celebrating going on.
birthday.
Happy
So,
birthday to you. No.
Yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, getting another year on the earth, I guess. I
one
got
more
one
time
more
on the
good
sun,
year.
dude. It's pretty cool.
But yeah, it was a fun weekend. I'm doing good. I am finishing up my antibiotics from like the bladder issues I was having. My bladder's starting to feel back to normal and good again. So things are looking up now. I did had a few rough weeks there, but yeah, things are going good again. Back on track.
Awesome. We're
So how
going
about
to
you
switch
guys?
up the order because I don't want to go next. Ashley and Nikki, you guys are, special guests. Do you guys mind giving us a little life update on what you guys have been up to? I know you have some recent developments. You guys have been doing some cool stuff.
So I got the car modified, so I
Yeah,
get to
that's
Yeah.
drive it
big.
now, and I get to be in the passenger seat. So that's been exciting. What else? We're doing a workout class that's kind of recent, been like for a month. That's been nice, fun to get out the house, and yeah, that's what
What
about you?
was the trip
Went on
that you guys
vacation.
was that the first vacation you guys have been on since your injury? Or have you done
Yeah.
any traveling? That's okay. And how did it
No,
go?
well, for me, Ashley had been to Missouri
Yeah,
for
I
a
had been to
wedding.
Missouri for a wedding already.
I that was my first trip, but our first trip like gone just us two with just our
Yeah.
dad, and that was fun. It was a good time. It was our first road trip. Well, my first road trip. And Louisiana's
And
far from Chicago.
everything went well with like the traveling and like your care and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, well, we were kind of like nervous because on the road we didn't know how we would like do because it was a 15-hour drive.
Yeah.
It was
So
like a
you guys,
15-hour drive. So obviously we were gonna have to like calf and do like certain things on just that on the road.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we both have bladder issues, so it was like shit. We were trying to think. Even our dad's like, I don't know how we're gonna do this, but we figured it out. I was able to help Ashley from her chair. She got a few bruises from when I was helping her, but it, we figured it out. I was able to help her from her chair, and she was able to help me. Like my legs are really spastic, so she helped me when I needed to calf in a public restroom. We just closed the main door, so that was our biggest concern. But we figured it out on the road. So
Awesome.
yeah,
Yeah, it's all about just making it happen. It's
yeah, we really
usually
wanted to go, so we were like, we're gonna make this happen.
Mm-hmm.
that's a longer trip than I've ever done personally in a car, so that's awesome.
Right next
Yeah.
is Cali.
Next, we want to go to Cali. Yeah,
yeah, we're
Heck
gonna
yeah.
party it up when you guys come to
I
Cali.
know. We need you guys. I was telling them.
I know. Find a venue.
Yeah.
Just all go
Oh.
pull up.
you're dumb.
How about you, Bobby? What's going on, my man?
Ah, not much. I was really bummed that I couldn't be there this weekend, hanging out with you guys like usual. And I had a lot of construction going on around the house, and I just had a feeling there was a mistake on the backyard barbecue island I'm putting together. So I knew there was a mistake, and I just had a feeling the guy was going to come on Saturday. And so I stayed home, and sure enough, he came on Saturday. So I got that worked out. So everything's going to work out right for the height I want, and because the way they built the height the correct way, the exact where I wanted it. But I didn't realize how much of border they were going to use, and it goes low on how thick the concrete was. And so my knees were hitting underneath on the overhang. So that was kind of a bummer when that first happened, but we got it fixed. So that was good. Just getting ready for Thursday, which is going to be nice for just my wife and I and hanging out, and it's just going to be us. And I'm sure we'll dive into more about the food we're going to have and
Yes.
what we usually celebrate. So let's move it over to Brianna. What's up with you?
Hello. Nothing much, nothing new. I went to the festival on Saturday, which was tons of fun. I had so much fun. I miss being around people and especially our community so much. Like, there's nothing that fuels my soul more, honestly. It's a different type of feeling that I feel in my heart once I leave, once I like have my interaction, just like how happy everybody is and just the conversations that we have and just to catch up with everybody. I mean, it's been 2 years since we've been there and I just missed everybody's faces so much. So that was really the highlight for me.
Definitely.
Yeah, that was awesome for me too. I love being out that big event again and getting to see everybody, and it was cool too because like for a lot of us, I do a lot of the Triumph Foundation, the virtual support groups, these Zoom groups and stuff, and so I've been meeting a lot of people virtually, like a lot of newer injuries and stuff. So it's really cool to actually meet people in person and see them out and stuff. Like, so yeah, Brian, I agree. Like, it was awesome. But yeah, it was fun.
And
Yeah, that was so
health-wise and
special.
everything, Brianna, everything's good.
Yeah, everything else has been good. I just want to also mention, like, it's really been the first time that we've been really around the community since, I mean, especially I've started on the channel. And so that was really exciting to see how many people in our community support us and, like, know what we're doing and, like, are so proud of us. And I thought that that was super cool. So I just wanted to pass that along to all you guys. I'm sure you guys heard tons of things too, but Bobby, you weren't there. And I just want you to know that everybody loves the show and what we're doing so much on here.
Awesome.
Yeah, it
Awesome.
was really amazing. Like I had a bunch of people come up to me on Saturday and be like, "Hey, "Yo, you're Tom from Lift Rule, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, I guess I am. That's pretty cool. Let's check out the show." Like it was pretty awesome to see that there are a lot of people out there checking this out regularly. So just want to send all that love right back to everybody watching. We really appreciate it. You guys are well. We do this every week, so really appreciate all the support. It was cool to see some of you guys in person, get to meet, hang out. That was pretty amazing. But I guess I'll go with my little life update. Just rolling along, doing my thing. I had a little health hiccup. Just got over my bladder stuff. My bladder stuff has been good. I know I talked about that for a while on the show. That was plaguing me, but things have been pretty good in that regard. I went to go visit my family, not this last weekend, but the weekend before for a couple days. And I think I maybe like my program, my caring stuff there is not as like we just don't have all the same equipment and stuff I have here at my apartment. And I think I maybe developed a little skin issue on my booty. And I woke up Tuesday morning and my caregiver was like, bro, you got like a little wound on your bottom. And I did not realize that. Thankfully, we caught it pretty quick. But my booty's been a little down and out the last couple of days. Just been trying to take care of it. I have a pretty hard time slowing down. I'm like it's like I just can't be in bed all day. I got to be up and moving. Keep that good blood flow and circulation going through my body. So I've just been trying to be really careful, do my pressure reliefs. I'm super lucky to have awesome mama who's a nurse and came out and helped make sure I was doing okay. And one of my main caregivers, he's a nurse at a hospital, but he's a wound care specialist. So I got the I got the dope people helping take care of me, which I'm really lucky and super grateful for. So that's been getting better, but it's been on my mind a little bit every day, all the time, trying to keep it from getting worse and make sure it heals up okay. But that's just a part of the quad life. Other than that, I've been good. The sports festival was great this weekend. It was amazing to see the fam, see the Triumph family. I haven't gotten to see a lot of these guys in person in a couple of years, so it's just lot of reunions, a lot of just talking and hanging out, reconnecting with people. I wasn't able to participate in a lot of the adaptive rec stuff just because I was trying to be really mindful of my pressure score and uh, not doing not, like too much friction side to side. So I was just mostly visiting, hanging out with everybody, but it was still just like Brianna said, fed my soul, filled my heart up. It felt really good to just see everybody and hang out, give a bunch of hugs and get a bunch of hugs, and it was a lot of fun.
Hmm.
And
I
yeah,
agree.
doing good on the whole.
Not on the
Good to
butthole.
hear, Tom.
Just kidding. Sorry, back here.
But
Uh,
one thing I do want to say to that, Tom, is I know it's hard to stay down, especially when we have something like this going on. Just
Yeah,
for some others out there too, just be really mindful of taking that 2 weeks of going down when you have to, because it's better to go down for 2 weeks than 2 years or 2 months. So I always just stay on the side of caution. That's great to hear that you got a wound care nurse that is looking at it anytime I have any skin problems, issues, and get nervous. My skin or my wound care center that I've gone to, they're like, man, I wish everybody came in like this, because we can treat it easy.
yeah.
So definitely, want to make sure we caution the side of error, and make sure you get in and get it seen soon.
Absolutely, and Bobby said it. The whole name of the game with the wound care is staying ahead of the curve, getting ahead of it. Doing like the most extreme, things you can at the beginning, rather than waiting for it to be worse. especially on your bottom. If you get any kind of significant wound, it's just, it's almost impossible to stay off of it unless you're in bed on your tummy, all day long. So Bobby's absolutely right. And, I'm just following the advice of my nurse and my mom. Everything looks okay. And I have a bunch of skin barrier, stuff on it. I got my calazine on there just to create, like, a good barrier in between, the
Perfect.
wound and stuff to keep the friction from, you know, bothering it or making it worse. And yeah, things are definitely on the up and up. But Bobby's absolutely right. That kind of stuff can take you down for a long, long time. So it's better to be down for a little while early on than be stuck down for too long.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, you got
We
out
got
that early.
some people in the chat. Just want to shout them out real quick. What up, Donna? Thanks for shouting us out. Hey, Andrew, coming at us from the UK. He asked if he could be on one night. Andrew, yeah, we could definitely message you and talk to you about that if you would like. What up, Celtic Bear and Morgan and Ricky and Peter? We appreciate you guys being in the chat. Uh, Giving Thanksgiving love to everyone. But let's get into that topic if you guys are down. Nikki, Ashley, what are you guys doing for Thanksgiving?
Uh, so we actually have no clue. We just found out that that like our immediate family's doing something, but we already not really. But so we were thinking about going to our friends. I don't know. Last year we didn't do anything, so I told Ashley I really wanted to get into the holiday spirit this year.
So we're gonna do
So we're gonna do something, but we actually are not entirely sure yet. So
Okay.
because we still have to figure out like the like how to get into our friend's home. We've been there before, but we just gotta make sure like people are there who will be able to like carry us in and stuff. So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Just got to get the
Yeah.
logistics figured out. That's cool.
Yeah.
How about you, Bobby?
Well, we decided, my wife and I, just to make it easy this year. With the tough year we had, and my wife having her aneurysm early on. She's still recovering, doing great, but it's a lot of work if we're going to someone's house or if I try to have a few people over here. So we decided to just make it her and I. We did it last year, and that was because of the pandemic. But we thought, what's one more year? Let's just make it easy on ourselves. I got online. I found a Cajun style turkey that's already cooked, delivered to the house. It came from Mississippi, and it got here on Saturday, and it's ready to be put in the oven for just 1 hour, and it's done. So can't wait to taste that bird. And so it's just going to be my wife and I, and making it just a nice day. Probably get up and go for a nice walk around the neighborhood for a while, and get home and cook a little bit of Cajun style turkey with some collard greens and mashed potatoes.
Nice.
How about
Sounds
you, Shawn?
pretty good. I like the Cajun style turkey. I haven't heard of that before, so that's cool.
That is cool.
Mixing it
I
up.
I did it myself last year in my smoker, and it came out awesome. But I didn't think it had quite the right Cajun style spices, so that's why I thought I'd try something different this year. And plus, I have no barbecue and smoke right now because it's all me. Um, because I demolished the old one, and the new one's being put together right now.
Yeah, awesome.
Nice.
Um, how about you, Brianna? What's the Turkey Day plans for you?
I think I'm just gonna go to my dad's house. As usual, spend it with my dad and my brothers, and yeah, I'm just gonna hang out for the day. I'm still pretty tired from Saturday, to be honest.
That's funny. Me and Shawn were just talking about that. Like, it's Tuesday and we're still recovering from the weekend.
I know. I was literally like, wow, I am out of shape. Like, I am so tired. I was doing the boxing, and then, she tells us to do all the different combos and everything. So she's like, I'm going to start yelling out numbers to you guys. And she's like, 3, 4, 2, whatever. And then she starts going higher. She's like 8, 10, 12. I'm like, whoa, 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 girl. I'm trying to be a good sport, but you need to lower that number down for me because I am exhausted over here. She started busting about me. I'm so freaking tired.
The
But yeah.
adaptive boxing was pretty cool, though. I
Hmm.
thought that was
Yeah.
really neat. I hadn't seen that before, and I kind of like that. I did like martial arts for a while when I was younger, so anything like that is pretty awesome to see out there. That was pretty cool.
Hmm.
How about you, Shawn? What are your Turkey Day plans, homie?
We're going just to my uncle's that lives like 20 minutes away. It'll be kind of a smaller family get together, uncle and aunt, some cousins. My mom's driving out on Thursday morning for Thanksgiving from Phoenix, and then yeah, just a small get together, and it'll be my grandma's first like kind of because she took a little bit of a fall a little bit back, and so she's been kind of recovering and getting back to normal too. So it'll be like her first kind of like bigger outing since it all happened too. So yeah, it'll be a nice day, relaxing, just hang out.
Is it the same uncle that I went over to that one day?
Yeah, yeah, Tom, you've been yes.
Oh,
This is
cool. Yeah, awesome.
that's where we do a lot of our family stuff. He's got the nice house and barbecue and stuff in the back and set up and everything, and it's a nice patio. Yeah, it's a nice setup there. So yeah, we always go hang out, do family stuff there, and it's nice because it's only 20 minutes from us, so it's a short
Yeah.
little drive home, and it's yeah, it's a nice
Well,
spot. Cool to
make
see
sure
family.
tell everybody I say hey, and tell your cousins I say what up. I went to a little birthday party that they were doing, gosh, a couple months ago, and it was a super awesome time. Sean's got a really amazing, kind, cool family. It was a really awesome time, and yeah, it is a nice house with a nice pool in the backyard.
I don't know
They
if the
got
pool's getting much use on Thursday, but
definitely,
It'll
definitely.
I
need
know it's been getting cold, huh? It was like really hot, and then all of a sudden it was like freezing at 3, and I was like shivering by 4. I was like, I need to go in the car.
honestly, this
Already
weather
in the
right now
end of
is killing me
November.
because it's getting warm in the day. So like it gets warm, you're like, oh yeah, it's kind of warm. So I don't put my hoodie on, I don't bring anything, and then like a couple hours later, I'm freezing. Like, oh my god, I need to layer back up. Like, yeah, it's killing me right now.
And Nikki and Ashley are like, don't talk to us about cold, okay?
I know.
yeah.
We're all complaining in Southern California. Sorry, girl.
I know. Cali people are spoiled.
Well, I guess that just leaves me for my Turkey Day plans. I was telling Sean just before the show, I did my family. We do the last couple of years. There, my family's got a pistachio nut farm, and harvest finishes up like right around end of October, beginning of November. I guess a little bit before that, but it kind of extends a few weeks after, just getting everything winterized and finishing everything up. But at the end of that, my family usually get together and do we call like harvest dinner. So we did that not this last weekend, but the weekend before. And my dad has a brick oven that he built, um, and he's got this cool rotisserie attachment that like rolls into it. So he rotisserie to turkey in the brick oven, which turned out really amazing. It was really awesome. And it was my mom's birthday just before that, and they went out ocean fishing and had a ton of crab and rockfish and seafood. So we just hung out for a couple days. And my brother from up north came down and visited. It was really amazing to see him. And my sister came out. It was just the fam. Got to kick it with my grandpa and spend some time and just hang out with the family. So my Tea Day celebration is kind of already passed, but this Thursday, my sister's going to come over, and it's just us and one of her friends is going to come by to my place. And I don't really have all the stuff to cook, so Em's going to cook before she comes over, and we do a chicken. So we're going to do a chicken and all the fixings. We got mashed potatoes and green bean casserole and pearled onions and carrots and stuffing and a bunch of stuff on the menu. So she's gonna cook, and Em's like an amazing cook. So I get to just hang out and eat a bunch of yummy food all day, and it's just gonna be here. So it's gonna be really nice. My dad is gonna maybe come out, but I think he's gonna stay with my grandpa and the fam over in the desert. And yeah, so it's gonna be kind of a low key day. But me and my sister have done this for the last couple of years, so it's a fun little tradition. And we're just gonna watch Harry Potter and hang out and have a
Nice.
good time, eat a bunch of food.
Awesome.
That's nice.
It, so that actually is going to lead me. I'll set up this next question because you're talking about all the fixins you're going to have. I want to know what everybody's favorite sides are and stuff, or what your, or if just turkey's what your thing or whatever, you know. Just what your favorite part of the Thanksgiving meal is. So who wants to go first? Tom, why don't you go first since you're always.
Okay, well, I am a potato. I would be a potato if I was what I ate. So mashed potatoes are definitely my number one. Like I'll eat too many mashed potatoes on Thursday, but it's all good. And then probably like some yummy pie. Like I love like good Thanksgiving pie, pumpkin pie, pecan pie. But I think we're mixing it up this year because I've already had so much pie. We're gonna do a cheesecake, so it's gonna be a little non-traditional dessert. But I'm probably that's what I'm most excited for is the cheesecake. We're gonna be rocking. How about you, Nikki and
Nice.
Ashley? What are you guys'
Okay.
favorites?
Okay. I love me a dinner roll.
You do.
I will eat all the dinner rolls. She has too, and I have.
All right,
And
that's
then cornbread dressing, mm,
And
and
the gravy.
the gravy. But like if they don't have it, you need the dressing though.
Yeah.
And then Louisiana fluffy cheesecake for dessert.
all
It's our
right. We
grandma's
got
recipe.
cheesecake in the
Yeah,
building
grandma
today.
recipe.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds pretty yummy. How about you,
Yeah.
Ash or Nikki?
I'm basic. I think I like the cornbread
The cornbread
dressing and
dressing.
then with the meatball gravy. But our family makes it different. It's like Louisiana style. They've always made it, and it's like has a nice kick to it, and
It's
it's
yummy.
yummy, and it's delicious even as leftovers the next day. Like they make it bomb, and like the combination is amazing. That's my favorite. But I don't even know if I'm gonna get that this year, to be honest.
I know.
So
But I'm
dressing is
very
like
excited.
stuffing that you don't cook inside the turkey, right?
Yeah.
I I thought it
There we
might have
go.
been me. I'm like, oh no.
No, it's mine because it crashed everything. Okay, I think we're back live. All right.
Well, that's we're for sure live.
Okay,
Sorry
yeah.
about the
It's the usual
internet
chronicles of our
technical blunder,
Yeah, guys,
but
sorry
you
about
know
that freeze.
that's the live show. That's what you get when you do it live, baby.
I thought it
Yep, yep. All right, so we're. Oh, Brianna had to drop back off too. Or all right, hopefully we'll get everything reset here. Um, but some of you guys, well, I'll just shout out some of these chat sides. Celtic Bear likes the pie and cream onions. Oh, here we go. We got. Oh shoot.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
Mincemeat pie.
Brianna. All right, Brianna. Hey. And then
Mhm.
we got Cheryl, green bean casserole, pecan pie, mac and cheese.
That was the thing I missed. We're doing green bean casserole too. That's probably one of my favorites.
All right, you guys there too, Ashley, Nikki. All right, everybody.
yeah, we got kicked
We're
out.
back.
Yeah.
Oh, did we all get dropped off? I was like, oh no, I think my internet's messing up.
No, it was my internet. I think that crashed
Oh, okay, okay.
everybody's. So, yep, that was from the source here. Sorry, guys. All right.
I think we were talking to Nikki about her favorite Thanksgiving sides.
Oh yeah, that's we were on.
Yeah. I said cornbread.
Oh yeah,
Cornbread
cornbread dressing.
dressing. Yeah.
That's right. I don't
Yeah,
think I've ever had cornbread stuffing or cornbread dressing.
it sounds pretty
It's
good.
fire. Well, my
That does sound
grandma's.
good. Because I love cornbread stuff.
That's great.
It's got to be like a southern specialty.
It
Definitely.
is. It's fire.
All right, so who's up next? Brianna, you want to go?
Sure. What we're talking about our favorite sides. I love macaroni and cheese. I love potatoes as well, but it really depends on who's cooking that year, because people be making them differently. So I won't say it's my favorite of all time, but I really love macaroni and cheese. That's pretty much my go-to. And then I love some good turkey, and I love making deviled eggs and eating them all before, and
Ooh,
then
deviled eggs are really good.
taking
So good.
taking a plate home instead of really eating at Thanksgiving dinner.
Nice.
I love me some good deviled eggs. That's a good one. I
I love all the little side things. They also make like cream cheese ham rolls. I love those too. Those are delicious. I love eating all the little appetizers on Thanksgiving and Christmas. I'm like, don't
ready.
mind me. I'm all faded in the background.
He said, you know.
It's all good.
Go ahead, Shawn.
How
Shawn, have you gone?
No, I
ahead,
haven't
Shawn.
gone yet. All right.
Yeah, you go.
For me, I'm kind of similar to Tom, where I eat a ton of potatoes, and mashed potatoes and gravy is seriously one of my favorite things. Just like really good mashed potatoes and gravy. But I also every year my aunt makes this like cream corn. And I never really even used to like cream corn, but it's really good. I don't know, and that's been
Man, I
become
don't
one of my
know.
favorite Thanksgiving like I never like it's like not like a creamy. I don't know. It's really good. It's like I never used to like it growing up, but then like she makes it really just like a little bit different. But I don't know. So that was one of my favorites. I'm not as big into green beans and stuff and things, but
It's just because you haven't
uh,
had my sister's green bean casserole, bro. Then you
all
would
right.
be. I guarantee.
I'll have to try the green bean casserole.
um, how about you, Bobby? Last but certainly not
Oh
least.
man, I don't know if I can go that cream of corn. I don't know. That one's an acquired taste. I mean, I don't. It's not like I like cream and I like corn. I just something about Thanksgiving. I'm like that very traditional. Like it's just I like the white meat and then some mashed potatoes, the stuffing or the dressing, and then also I'm a huge um, bean casserole, especially with the French onion. And then, like on all of it, it's got to have, except for the bean casserole, it's got to have the gravy. And I don't like anything touching. I like a small amount so I can keep going back and back. So I'm just like so weird on it. But I like that whole combination just right there, and then with a good piece of roll or some kind of croissant or something. It's just weird. I just like I get my okay. Don't have anything, and I'm always like this with my food. I don't like mixing my food up. I'm like, do not let it touch each other. Just and then, but then I'll get a little bit of mashed potato, a little bit of uh, the dressing, and then maybe a piece of turkey, and then I'll take one bite. But nope, they can't be mixing.
So you eat them
It's just
together,
weird.
but they can't touch together on the plate.
No, no, yeah,
You
exactly.
are an interesting character, Bobby.
And then my cousin comes and it's just like all piled on. Everything's on top, and I'm just like, I can't do that. No.
Oh wow,
Uh,
that's awesome.
That's
That's cool. That's
We have
good,
a little
man.
puppy visitor. Would you like to
I know
introduce her?
Brianna's.
Are you guys timing?
Yeah. Can you introduce your puppy?
Oh, my
Oh,
puppy. I was like, oh no,
he
did I
loves
miss a
being.
question? This is Lucky. Yeah, he doesn't like when I talk out the air, and he just like keeps on freaking out next to me. I gave him a treat, but he's not being
oh,
very good. It's because I left on Saturday, so after I leave a day, he is not having it. He is just like obsessed at my hip. Like when he wakes up, even in the morning, like as soon as he sees me, he wants to just give me a bunch of kisses. I'm like, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. You need to chill out.
Hey,
oh.
puppy.
Uh, yeah, dogs. They just need the attention. Yeah, he's like, dude,
Yeah.
I need that attention. Awesome.
But they
For
want it
sure.
24/7.
Yeah.
Hmm. We got so close
Uh,
during COVID, so it's kind of hard to like backtrack him from that because we were together like every day, all day long, and like he kind of like was his puppy stage. So now that he's older, he's just super, super attached to me. And then like, even if I go to Walmart, he's on my lap rolling around with me. So
awesome. Uh, yeah, that's cool.
That
I feel
was my
bad for all the
puppy's
animals now.
introduction.
Thank you for the puppy introduction.
Yeah, Lucky
Um,
joins the show.
so let's toss it back over to Nikki and Ashley. Um, how are the holidays for you? What's your favorite holiday? Are they important to you? I know you mentioned earlier that you wanted to kind of try to get into the holiday spirit this year. So are you really looking forward to Christmas and stuff like that?
Oh, you're muted.
Oh,
You guys are.
Hmm. We still
hmm.
can't hear you.
Let me see if I. Nope, that's on there. Yeah, you might have to hop on and off again. It does that sometimes too, where it does like it mutes the guest. I don't know. This technology, this technical difficulties. Somebody else want to start, or I
Yeah,
can
what
I
are we
can go.
talking about? Traditions? What that was
We're
that?
talking about
Yeah,
the importance of the holidays to you.
Oh, important.
And I tossed in like, what's your favorite holiday? We can talk about other ones. We don't have to just talk about Thanksgiving. I'm a big fan of Christmas, which is
I
coming up
like
in a couple.
Christmas too. Christmas,
But I like
I love
you
watching
know,
everybody's facial like expressions when they open their gifts. I think that's a lot of fun.
yeah.
I have a hard time with Christmas. And some ways I feel a little bit like stress because, maybe a little bit of the gifts or, you know, what house to, family to go. And it's just like, it seems like it's that one day. And even though we get the whole week, but I don't know, something about Thanksgiving, it seems a lot easier. It seems like you can have Thanksgiving on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It just seems like it lasts longer. And Christmas somewhat just seems like it's got to be important that day, or that night. I mean, and we have a blast with our family for Christmas, but I don't know. I just get stressful because we play a fun holiday game, and we can talk about that on a holiday traditions. We have this great game, but I don't know. It stresses me out and try to make sure it's a little more on the perfect side. And it's funny and not to sidetrack the show or anything, but I was having a support group and we were talking about, with our disabilities, does the holiday make it harder for you because you're disabled and you can't do some of those holiday traditions maybe that you used to or that you can? And, I kind of talked about like I get stressed out because I can't put up the Christmas tree lights and my wife has to do it all, or I can't go outside and put up the decorations on the house. And maybe around Thanksgiving I have a hard time that, you know, yeah, I can direct and check on cooking and find the recipes and, how much to add here and there, but it's hard for myself to do all of it. And so sometimes it gets me down, and I'm like, ah, man, and I get a little stressed. So sometimes the holiday can be stressful on us.
Yeah,
Yeah, thank you for bringing that up, Bobby, because I'm sure a lot of people resonate with that. I do too. Especially when it comes to like helping out, like with the cooking and stuff like that. Like when I was home this last weekend, everybody's in the kitchen, everybody's doing something, and I will like hop in there and peel some garlic and chop some stuff up. But I definitely feel that a little bit too. I'm kind of like the sixth wheel, just on the outside, waiting for everybody to get all this stuff ready to feed me. But sometimes I just pretend I'm a diva, and I'm like, this is just how it is.
oh, man. I don't know. I definitely don't get very involved in preparations and for my family stuff, but I kind of just am along for the ride and the good food.
But I always try to like bring whatever cheer and joy, whatever I can bring to the table. I'll be on the music, like I'll just be, bugging everybody, with like a bunch of goofy holiday stuff. Like you can be right in the mix and part of all of it, and especially if you want to get involved in some of the cooking and stuff like that, it is very feasible. Like I'm not the greatest sous chef. You got to be a little patient with me, but I can get the job done if I need to. So, there are definitely ways you can get involved and participate a little bit more. But Nikki and Ashley, we have your audio back?
I think so. Do we?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we're
do.
good.
Hi, she said yes.
We're gonna pass it back
Okay.
to you guys and talk about the importance of holidays. What are you guys' favorite holidays and stuff like that?
Oh. So I love Christmas. I am Mrs. Claus. I love Christmas with all my heart and soul. I've always loved Christmas. I love Christmas. I listen to Christmas music all year long. Oh my god. Like I love Christmas. It's definitely though, it's definitely different after our injury. So we were injured in 2019 and then 2020 was,
The
our little friend the
pandemic.
pandemic. And then it's like I don't know, just I guess we haven't really been able to see if things are gonna go back to like normal. I mean, even this year our families aren't getting together. Like before we would all like get together and we have a pretty big family here in Chicago, like on our dad's side. But we haven't done that in like the last like few years, so I don't know. It is definitely different. But I still like last year we decided not to do gifts, me and Ashley,
For Christmas.
for Christmas. But me being me, I still got her a ton of gifts because I love Christmas. She
Yeah, I'm kind of like with Bobby. I don't really care for Christmas a lot. Like I have a love hate relationship with Christmas because it's like cute and everything, but the gift thing, it's like too much. It makes it so stressful. So I actually liked last year when we did the no gifts.
she
And
really did the no gift thing.
I got you something, a little something. Um, so I like to play it safe and just say my day of birth is my favorite holiday.
Oh, stupid.
Nice.
That's fine.
I'm changing mine to 420 then.
Oh yeah, that one.
Ashley's on board with that.
How about you, Brianna?
Yeah, I love Christmas and Thanksgiving a lot too. I think after my injury, I definitely appreciated it more. Before my injury, I still wasn't in like or old enough to really appreciate the holidays. It was kind of just annoying that I had to show up and be there. When I was younger, we never really did holidays, or it was always associated with something very traumatic. So now, after my injury, we kind of just try to just hang out and have a good time, take lots of pictures with each other, play some games, eat some good food, and just really use that as a way to reconnect with each other. And I think that's been an important tradition for me and my brother, the one that I went through a lot with. So yeah, he's over there at my dad's house, and we have a little brother now too. So we kind of want it to just be different for him. Like we want his memories of the holidays to be like my brother and sister were always over. We played games, we had a good time, and no traumatic memories attached.
That's awesome.
That's good.
I
Uh,
love that.
yeah, it's a unique holiday season because we are not out of the pandemic, but a lot of people are vaccinated, and we're able to gather, a little bit more intimately this year versus last year or two. So I think it is really special and really cool. We're getting back to that, gathering with our families a little bit easier and stuff. And yeah, it's been a little tough the last couple of years because my family is pretty tight, like my close family, with our gatherings and stuff. And we would always all get together. But even like Nikki and Ashley, even this year, we're still kind of following the protocols and we're not doing the big get together, like we usually do. But, all the different parts of the family all come together. But I have gotten a chance to see a lot of my extended family that I haven't got to see in a long time. Over the last 6 months or so. So that's been really, really nice to just make those human connections again. It's not the same over FaceTime or voice call and stuff like that. Place together that see my
Yeah.
people and wrap them up and give them big hugs and stuff like that. So I think that's really, really nice that we can finally start to get back to a little bit of that. But this is my favorite topic that I've been excited to get to, so I'm going to just dive us into it. It's Thanksgiving, so I wanted to talk about what we're thankful for. And I will start it off. Let's go with Shawn, if you don't know me, dude.
Um,
What are you thankful for,
so
man?
what am I thankful for this year? I'm thankful for all of you guys and this community, for one. Um, I definitely appreciate you guys all, and I'm thankful also to have my health sort of coming back. Like those like few weeks there of like really feeling crappy was I forgot how that kind of is, and because I don't know, it was like definitely it was a struggle there for a while. So I am for sure thankful to be on top of the health again. But yeah, I'm thankful for my family, friends, and like I said, this community, and just to feel like be part of everything. And yeah, I don't know, just great to be getting back to somewhat of life and these like getting back to these in-person events and hopefully getting to see everybody a lot more now. Um, well, hopefully after this holiday season and this year, we'll. I don't know. I'm hoping that things get back to the new normal, even if that is masks and everything. But at least we're in person hanging out.
Yeah,
So
and I think it's getting there. We saw a sign this weekend, with the sports fest and the overline tournament, and I think people are doing more, and there is sign there. So we all still should be cautious. We should trust our vaccines and be cautious and wear a mask when need and wash your hands when needed. How people didn't do that before and had to be reminded during a pandemic is beyond me.
Yeah.
I saw a
yeah,
statistic that said like 100,000 deaths would be prevented if people just regularly washed their hands, and it just became something that
Yeah,
Americans didn't do anymore.
That's crazy.
crazy.
How about you,
that's pretty
Bobby?
great.
What are you grateful for this year, my friend?
It's piece of cake. I had the scare of my life in June when my wife all of a sudden came into this room. I was online doing an online class, and she's like, "Hey, can you take me to the emergency room?" And I'm just like, "Yeah, of course." But you don't even have to ask. So getting there, she got a scan, a CT scan, and we discovered a brain aneurysm. And within time of an hour and a half, she went from looking like she was okay to a blood pressure of 240 over 180 and screaming at the top of her lungs like her head was going to explode. And thank God she pulled out of it with only minor issues with some damage to her octave nerve on her right side and some weakness and balancing issues. But she's a fighter and she's stronger, so I'm just glad that I didn't lose her that day, and I'm still have her, and that um, that she's stronger than ever, and that I have her this year, and we're still here to celebrate with you guys and together. You can uh,
Yeah, that
you can
that
really
was really
realize
scary.
how precious.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
you just realize how precious and life is very short, and it can change in a blink of an eye. And I thought it was going to that day.
Well, we're very
Yeah.
grateful and thankful that Ellen's doing all right, and she came out of that scary thing. Probably as best circumstances as possible because that stuff is so scary. So we're very grateful for you and Ellen, and everything you guys bring to the literal fam too, Bobby. So really, really appreciate you
Thank
sharing
you.
and being here with us.
Yeah,
Yeah, Bob, that was a scary times, man. I'm glad everything's seems to be going well.
How about you, Brianna?
Um, I am thankful for this community. I know I'm stealing Sean's answer, but I was already going to say that, I promise. I just realized how much, like, motivated and empowered I feel when I'm with other people in the community. I think that's so cool that we were able to create that. with all these people being injured, because it wasn't always like that, and it just groups got formed, and so many things. We kind of just had each other's backs, and so many people that we respect in the community went into, wheelchairs or urology or different things that we can kind of more trust. And we kind of just made a community of people where we can turn to one another and ask questions, and we have those questions for each other. And I just think that that's so cool and powerful. And I'm really just thankful and blessed to be alive in this generation where I get to experience these things. And yeah, I'm super extremely thankful for that. And just being here and just getting another day, it seems like something so cliche to say, but life is so short, like Bobby said, and we have to really appreciate the people that are around us, because I think we get so used to them. And even when me and my brother, we have to try to get in the habit of saying I love you to each other. This year we really practiced, because when we say I love you, other person's like, are you okay? Is something wrong? Like, or is everything all right? And it's like, that's how abnormal it is for us. And it's like, no, we need to say I love you. We need to say I appreciate you. You're worth it. We need to start telling our family members and friends these things and make it more normalized. So I just think that that's really important. And so, yeah, I'm very thankful for my life and my family.
Awesome. That's really good. Well said. That's a great thing to start. It's probably something I should do with my brothers and stuff.
Mm-hmm. You don't realize like kind of how like weird like that it is, to like really say it all the time, or when something's not going wrong, or like when you're not super sad, or somebody's not consoling you, to be like that. Like, it's okay. I know you might be having a hard life, but I just want to tell you, you're the best brother, and I really appreciate you being my brother. I really appreciate you being my aunt or uncle or cousin or friend or, mentor, anything like that. We just have to normalize these words, I think.
I love that. I think that's a really cool thing. And I say I love you to all my people. I think it's like a very good thing to say. And, just like let whoever just know that, you do have some love for them, because you never know, how someone's feeling sometimes, and that can, go a long way, mean a lot to, feel a little love coming, your direction, from someone else. But Nikki and Ashley, can you talk to us about what you're grateful for this year?
Um, I'm thankful for obviously my sister. You're so cute. And I don't know. I'm just thankful. I don't know. I'm just thankful to be alive for real. That's my biggest thing, I guess. So simple. And then obviously all of you, like everyone's been saying, I really like doing these live shows. So thankful for all of you. Now y'all connected. You're cute. Go.
I'm thankful for, so I was thinking about this before the show, so I'm gonna be a little cheesy. I'm thankful for all of you. Um, when I first found Live to Roll probably a little bit before 2020, right? Before 2020. I'm looking at Ashley because I was literally binge watching everything, and you guys literally have helped, like with all the topics that Bobby, Tom, and Shawn have done in the past. That has really helped me. Like for the last like couple years, has helped me just want to get more in the community. And then, of course, Brianna, she's one of the first girls that I met in a wheelchair, like virtually. And she's been so helpful and getting me involved in the community, and just like even inviting us onto this woman show. And I forgot to mention this in the beginning, but I worked with Triumph. She worked to help me get a laptop that's actually supposed to be delivered tomorrow. So I'm really excited for that.
Congratulations on that. Big shout out to the
Sweet.
Pratt family.
I meant
That's
to
so
mention
cool.
that. And yeah. So hopefully we'll have better quality
Yeah.
when we
No,
get
well,
the
that'd be
laptop and once I
great.
place it.
That'd be really
So
great for
yeah, I'm
all
just
the
really thankful.
YouTube stuff you guys do, because you guys bring a lot back to the community as well. Especially just being an example for a lot of the newly injured individuals coming out. Come across your Instagram or your channel, and get to see two badass chicks like doing it and overcoming this crazy hard stuff. So that's super cool that you get some better equipment to support what you guys do, because it's really amazing and special as well. So, big shout out to that. We really appreciate you guys.
But
I was telling them
Ashley,
that they
when
need
we,
to come out to LA because I don't know if you guys got asked this, but I got asked about them a bunch, you know? And I was like, everybody in LA knows about you guys. I mean, like, you know, they were just like saying, like, oh, they're in Chicago, you know, what's up with them, all this stuff, watch your show, all these things. But you guys were mentioned, and like me and Erica, and like we had a whole conversation about you guys like coming out. And so I just think that that is super cool that you guys have made such a presence of yourselves, you know, and that you guys, are doing this and educating the community and got out there so early on, because the truth is that you didn't really know so much about your injury before you came on. You know, you guys were very new as well and got injured during COVID, you know, and like I just love watching you guys grow, and I think that the community likes watching you guys grow as well. So I think that's super special.
Oh, thank you. You guys are gonna make me cry. I'm emotional. You know this.
and, and Ashley, you know, and also as I'm part of the Triumph family, and you know, when we were going through those applications, and yours was came up that night when we got to discuss funding, I'm like, Ashley, number one, come on, let's go, guys, because she's part of the community. She's there to, you know, to help others. And it made it an easy decision because one, you've come so far, and here you are ready to give back right away, even while you're still trying to learn about yourself and try to go through some of this that is involved with having an STI.
Oh, thank you. You guys are gonna make
Yeah.
me cry.
Yeah, that's
No,
really cool.
I just think it's really important to note that Ashley and Nikki, you guys are both really awesome and brought a lot to a lot of people's lives. So yeah, just want
You
to
guys are.
know that we appreciate it, and I know a ton of other people do too, and are super thankful for that. So just wanted to shout that out, and I guess it's my turn, right?
Yeah, you
um,
definitely.
my my mom, shout out Mama Conaway, Alice in Wonderland out there. I think she's probably listening. Um, you know, she has done a really amazing job at educating me and my brother and my sister to, be thankful all year round. Thanksgiving is a really great time to remind yourself to be thankful for what you got. But she taught us that when you're feeling down and out, or when you're struggling or having a hard time, take a few minutes, just sit and count your blessings, and review and remember what you're grateful for, because it can often put things in perspective and make you feel better. So it's something that I try to practice all year long. It's like remind myself what I have to be thankful for and be grateful for. So I think it's really cool and helpful and healing to bring that into your life throughout your year. And definitely on Thanksgiving is a great reminder. But I really push people to try to practice that throughout the year, because it's something that helps make me feel better when I'm feeling down and out or having a hard time. But to share some of those things that I'm grateful for, top of the list is my family. I'm so lucky. I don't know how I got so lucky to have such an amazing mom and dad, and such amazing siblings. Brother and sister. They're just awesome and amazing, inspiring, like cool, like helpful, kind, beautiful people. So very grateful for that. There's a special lady in my life. You know who you are out there. Very grateful for her as well, Kit Kat, and all my caregivers, all my people that help me day to day, Lynn and Aaron and Sati, like my people, like so thankful for them, uh, because they help me function day to day. Like they make my life work. With like the help that they provide me, throughout the year, throughout my life, and just very thankful for my health. Thankful for my brain. My body likes to plague me a lot, but I try to remind myself, that things could be a lot worse, and pay attention to what I got and be grateful for it. So I'm very grateful for the function that I have, the health that I have. My brain. That is lets me participate and function and do what I do. Um, and yeah, just grateful to be here, grateful to be alive. So thankful to the community, and Shawn and Bobby and Nikki and Ashley and Brianna and the whole Live to Roll fam. I swear, like this last 2 years we've been like doing this thing has been so inspiring and healing and helpful to me. Like I know we come on here and kind of share to help other people, but there's something really amazing about talking with you guys and interacting with the community, and yeah. So I'm grateful for all of y'all, everybody watching, everybody who tunes in, everybody who's tuned in the past, and who might listen to this in the future. Just want to try to take all the love and support you guys give us and send it all back. Um, so yeah, that's it.
All
You know,
right.
it has been a truly amazing year with this show growing, and what we are learning about ourselves and what other people are learning. And lately, the people that have been reaching out to me on Instagram, and especially my colostomy bag guys that are really thinking about it and changing their lives. It's an honor to answer your questions. Going through a lot of these things can be scary. You're already dealing with SEI. Now you're dealing with UTIs and bowel issues and a change in life, and you already had this big change. And this channel has made us grow, and I hope it's making you guys grow. And we're appreciate that you guys are all here with us, giving us your thumbs up and your comments and your questions, and continuing to follow us. And uh, blessings to all of you guys and everyone out there. And we'll continue to do what we do if you guys continue to do what you do. And that's stay strong and fight on.
Yes.
That was
Well said,
perfect,
Bobby.
buddy. That was beautiful,
Yeah.
man. You said it as best as it could be
Took me
said.
an hour to write that. I mean, come on. So,
And
Yes.
dude, we got big things coming for Literal in 2022. 2021 was a big year for the channel and the show and stuff, but we got some stuff in the works, and we plan on really trying to carry this thing forward. And it's important to us and helps out a lot of people, and we appreciate you guys. So look forward to 2022 coming up. Got some big things planned for Live to Roll, right, Shawn?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, we got all kinds of stuff
Period.
going. And also for your holiday shopping, we just got a new hat order that should be ready to ship by the end of this weekend. So if you order for Black Friday, they'll be ready. I'll get some sort of discount code out on our Instagram and stuff for everybody. And we
Yeah,
got
make
some
sure you get that merch.
limited supply hoodies ordered, some zip up hoodies coming. So yeah, I'll be
So all
sharing
of you
those
guys
out.
at the event that said that you're gonna buy our merch, we're watching you. We're watching you. Go buy our merch with some Christmas presents.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. It makes great gifts. You guys are helping support the channel. It all goes right back into the channel, and trying to make Literal grow bigger, and provide more help and everything to the world. So if you guys are able to, and we really appreciate the love and support, and just know that it's going right back into the channel and the community. So appreciate it.
Yes, so we appreciate all you guys just watching and everything. Thank you guys. Um,
Ashley and Nikki, thank you for being here
Thank
um, week after week, show after show, being our most regular guests on the show. We really appreciate you
well,
guys
thank you for having
being
us.
here.
Right.
You guys are awesome.
yeah,
And
thank you guys all. I appreciate you guys
Thanks
all
for all
for. I
the
really am thankful for you, and sticking with me for this on this ride here.
and
Uh,
I hope everybody out there has a happy Thanksgiving, whatever your Turkey Day plans are. Um, I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful couple weeks. And we'll be talking to you next Tuesday. But it's a fun time, holiday season. It can be hard, but it can also be great. And I hope it's great for everybody out there.
Yeah, remember just to enjoy your time
Yep.
spent, with family. It's not you don't get that all the time, and like Bobby had, like was saying, things can change in an instant. So it's good to appreciate the time you get with your family and friends and stuff, and enjoy it.
And I
All
also
right.
just want to say for anybody out there that doesn't have any family members or doesn't have that support system, if you want to message or set up a date to do like a dinner FaceTime or something like that this upcoming week, please message me and DM me. I am very woman friendly, but I'm sure Shawn would be down to do the same thing for the guys. I'm just volunteering
Same
him.
here.
But yes, I just want to throw that out there too, because I know the holidays are hard, not just for disabled people, but for a lot of able-bodied people out there too. And there is a lot of suicides and there is a lot of depression going on, as well as there being a happy time as well. So I just want to throw that out there as well. I know that in the beginning, a lot of us say support, 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 and that used to give me anxiety in the beginning. I would be like, I do not have the support system. So I just want to say that you can create your own support system, and I am happy to be a part of that support system for you. So reach out to me, please.
Thank you for that,
Yeah.
Brianna. I know you volunteered Shawn, and I'm sure he's more than happy to
Yeah.
help out. But, I am as well. And just feel free to reach out to any of us. I hope I'm okay speaking for Bobby and Ashley and Nikki too. But it's what we're here for, is to support each other. No matter who you are, no matter where you're from, we all go through struggles, whatever they may be. But you're not alone. Even if it feels like it. So don't hesitate to start curating that support system, like Brianna said. Um, and we're here to help if we can. So be mindful of that.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
Thank you guys again. Make sure to let us know next week how your Thanksgiving was, and how it was spending time with family. And we'll see you guys next week. Brianna will be also back with the women as well. I think next week. Is that next week?
Yeah, I think it is
The
next
first
week.
and third. Okay.
Next
So
First
thank you
Thursday.
guys.
Watch out
Yes,
for
the
us on Instagram.
first and third Thursdays of the month. And thank you guys all. Live to roll. Like, subscribe if you haven't already. And
Hit that
we'll see you guys soon.
notification bell so you guys get notified of the live shows when we start them. If you hit that little bell, you get the notification on your phone or your computer to let you guys know that it's going, so you can try to catch us live. If you like, that is, we really appreciate it. Um,
Definitely. Thank you guys. Appreciate you all. Happy Thanksgiving.
Good evening, everybody.
Happy
Happy
Thanksgiving, everyone.
Thanksgiving.